another video of Reverse. Today we're just going to continue the main story. If you don't remember, last video we were running away from the police because we're criminals now. Anyways, I won't take any more of your time and I'll just let you watch the story unfold. I'll see you at the end of the video.
Kanya, this way, over here.
Elite! Thanks a lot. The prop sure came in handy.
Finally. Why do I keep having things stick to my lips?
Ha! Be careful with that. It is no ordinary beard. Every single strand was soaked in a Bohemian potion, mixed with bloodroot, toad's heart, and Yavangal. Why were the gods after you?
That's a long story. And oh, don't worry about this kind little lady. She saved my life, and she's sort of a friend.
A third of? This is bad. The connection is down. I can't get in touch with Madame Hoffman. She's probably in an important conversation with the field agent squad and has calls on block. It's okay, Marcus. You can do this yourself. Just stay in the conversation. Communication is not that hard. You've done this through before. You can do it.
My, Kakanya, are you friends with the government officials now? Times have changed indeed. I've been here for a whole year, but I've never seen an official without a beard. Where are you from? Croatia? Moravia? Galicia?
I grew up in Romania.
Oh, I'm from Bosnia and Herzegovina. That makes us friends, since we're both from somewhere near.
Be careful on the streets these days, Ilich. You could be in trouble too if the gods catch you. After all, you haven't got a license.
Huh? You don't?
Oh, of course not. Have you read the requirements? Records of the safe use of arcane skills within 3 generations. I was born in the streets. I don't even know who my grandmother was. And the records aren't the hard part to get around. If you're applying in Vienna, the license has to be issued by the central government. It's not an Austrian problem, nor a Hungarian problem. The central government sits in the middle. And no official has any idea of what's what. Should this be the Kaiser's concern? Or the König's? Or both? You'd be the biggest fool to listen and follow these broken rules. Stuck in the system, nowhere to go. Unless you work the magic of crowns.
What happens if we don't have an Arcanum license?
Oh, you'll love this. Who knows, you could get 3 days in detention, or maybe 10 years in prison. Even if you are sentenced to prison, they might forget to bring you in. Or, if you're an outstanding citizen who can shed your Arcanum during your human re-education, you might get to have a nice life. Without a license, that is. Our justice system is much more unpredictable than the Arcanists. We still have a fair chance of getting away.
Very informative, Ilich.
Oh, well then. Bis später, Kakanya and Miss Foundation. Forget I said anything?
They are...
Some Arcanist kids on the streets. I'm surprised you know nothing about them. The country has changed, lady, and not everything in Vienna is as decent and sumptuous as the buildings on Ringstrasse and Herrengasse. I'm thankful for your help, Miss Foundation, but so far I have returned the favor. You don't want the gods either, do you? Fair even. So, can you tell me why you're here? Oh, I see. Mr. Carl sent you, didn't he? Because I don't have a psychiatrist license. Can't you people give me a break? I swear on my ancestors, I'm doing this entirely the Arcanist way. It has nothing to do with human science. Don't you people ever sleep? Do you not have a life? This is the 10th time this month. Even got rest after working 6 days in a row. I have an Arcanum license inherited from my family. It is nothing to be ashamed of. My fees are reasonable. No one's ever complained.
No, Miss Kakanya, this is really coincidental. I just happen to know that you are a psychiatrist.
Huh? So? Are psychiatrists considered doctors now?
I think there's been a misunderstanding. Wait, I'm not here to check your credentials.
Then what?
So you call yourself Kakanya, but I know your first name is Clara.
Oh, I didn't know the Foundation staff reads my work. How very flattering. Yes, I'm Clara. But Miss Foundation, don't you think Kakanya is an intriguing name? Heinrich, who's a friend of mine, gave me a book which greatly inspired me. Our country is just like that name. It both is and isn't. It both has and has not. If you look for it, it can't be found. Yet if you stop looking, it's everywhere. Look at this country, my friend. The sumptuous buildings rise so high that the people in power never have to lay eyes on the rye farmers of Bohemia, the immigrants from the east coast of the Adriatic Sea, or on the Arcanus. How could there possibly be smog choking the industrial area? How could there possibly be cold houses in the winter? The cafe house is definitely filled with people who love to dance, and not with those who... There's no better name for this country.
So then, you did get that book from a friend. Now's my chance. I still have one spider tail Madame Hoffman left me. If I can find a chance to leave the spider tail on her, or in her place. I'm intrigued by the book. Can I see it?
This concludes the report by Semmelweis of the Field Agent Administration. Please confirm, Madam Hoffman.
Yes, report received.
Why so serious, Greta? That was just routine.
And I envy your lightheartedness and optimism. They got you out of Vienna on such short notice. I can only imagine that must have been difficult for you as well. According to your intel, the Empire's had too many assassinations in a short period of time. This is not good for the critical point, Semmelweis.
At least try to stay in a good mood. What else can we do? Aside from that, Greta, I have more to tell you. I was pulled out of Vienna overnight, and I didn't have time to brief the new squad there. You know it takes ages to get through the briefing process. I might as well just tell you now, personally. There could be an arcanist who has crossed the storm, and is now in Vienna.
What did you say? Do we know more about this arcanist?
We only know his name is Heinrich. We learned about this from the Berlin squad when we met up here, but had no time to verify.
I see. Leave the rest to us.
It's true. He traveled to Berlin during the Sixth Storm and survived the 1913 storm there. And after the 1966 storm and the one in 1929...
And now it's 1913 for the second time. For all the arcanists who crossed the Sixth Storm. This is exciting news.
Their time has returned.
I understand the excitement, but perhaps time in its chaotic fashion has inadvertently returned to the same year. I hear you, Semmelweis. This is valuable information. I'll let the...
Greta? Are you still there?
Sorry, I have to go. Something's wrong with the spider tail I left on Marcus. This is not her ritual. Something's happened.
I'm surprised, Miss Marcus. You know so much about Cicera. I thought the Foundation was nothing but bureaucrats and bookworms. Oh, have you been to the Secession building? Did you like it? Shame that book isn't there. Please, come in. Forgive the mess. I must say that it is at least more orderly than the administration of the Empire.
Thank you.
These are state props. Heinrich left them here. He certainly learned some useful things in Berlin. Make yourself comfortable. I'll get you some tea and look for the book.
Please don't bother, Miss Kakanya. I won't stay long. I have to go back to the branch soon. I just need to confirm that you have that book with you. Is this Kakanya's arcane skill?
Oh, Miss Foundation, it's okay. Just a little trick I use to ensure my personal safety. I usually even charge for this. Look into the mirror which reflects your inner world. This trick has been used by arcanists for thousands of years. When it was first used, the Roman Emperor still ruled this land. Speaking of which, Miss Foundation, how did you know that the pistol was tampered with? Your arcane skill?
Don't look at the mirror.
I am curious. No need to be alarmed. I'll treat you gently. this is a private session. Your secrets are safe with me. Now, what do you see?
I'm dizzy. Oh, spinning. So this is Miss Cacanya's arcane skill. A maze of mirrors. The orphanage. The Flennon Isles. These look like my memories, but different.
You can look at them directly, miss. They'll reveal your deepest secrets and desires.
They're only illusions, Marcus. Just break her arcane skill and get out. I'll do the only thing I can do. Pray. I see her. She's behind these illusions, but which one is real?
I admire your courage. Sharp face. You found me. Did you see through the illusions, or was it pure luck?
Focus. She can move through mirrors. Got to keep track of her.
Don't worry. We share the same dream as expected. I will remember your sacrifice to a brighter future for everyone. It's happening. Together, we are fearless. This can't be luck. No, I need to be sure. I'd be disappointed were it a fluke. Oh, there's a bubble. It could be found. Your ending is fate. Demonstration. Time to check my calculation. It's happening. Welcome to the world of numbers.
Everything is a book. Everything can be read. These reflections are merely distractions. Found it. The page of truth.
Oh, it's true. You saw through the illusions as you saw through the pistol. All right, enough of my tricks. What a pleasant surprise. How does your skill work? Let me see.
No, I'm out of here.
I admire your courage.
It could be found.
Keep up the pace. Calculation.
Intellect and divine.
Be faithful to the choice of fate as expected. Everything has its cause and effect. Hope I remember. Realm turns into realm.
We share the same dream. To a brighter future for everyone.
It's a bubble. Ouch! I won! Whew, that went smooth.
Exactly.
The Danube, a river born from dewdrops grown into a mighty course. She is a mother to many children, and all are eager to be fed. Here is the Empire, founded by two of her strongest children, a rich and admirable duo. There's an alluring charm to the music of Music Varen, captivating everyone who visits this place. I can talk about its art all day, and that's just the beginning. There are 11 children in this empire. When bound together, they are invincible. Their enemies will face catastrophe. See their flourishing cities, the cheering citizens? Even the chirping birds are singing a song of a land of freedom. Oh, you're familiar with the devil's in the detail. That's no small task. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link, an age-old story.
The reflections she created were real enough, but not perfect. The reflections had neither shadows nor breath. Most importantly, they didn't have her passion and subtle movements. I read the truth from these details. She meant me no harm. Maybe it was just a little trick she was playing. But
That was... I knew it. Your arcane skill is incredibly unique. You can discover what's on the inside by observing what's on the outside. You are born to be a psychiatrist!
huh?
Look at you. You are so tiny. And they gave you this big coat? How can they do this to a child? How about you quit the Foundation and be my assistant? Your perception would be invaluable in this line of work. After all, we search for truth from foggy memories and vague descriptions for a living.
Miss... the book?
Forget the book! A new academic field is opening its doors to you. Let's go inside. Oh dear, I forgot your tea.
Gosh, she's bubbling like a parrot. It's Madam Hoffman. Ma'am?
Marcus, the spider tail has shown me your direction. How did you get that far? What is that place? An arcane fluctuation?
I'm with the target, Miss Kakania, in her clinic. I'm safe. Investigation's going well, ma'am.
Stay where you are. I'm on my way. And take care of yourself. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Was that your supervisor? She sounds rather harsh. I do have to question the Foundation hiring underage children and all.
Just in time. Well, actually, Madam Hoffman is very kind to me.
Well, you have seen it all for yourself. Me, my clinic, my arcane skill. I showed you everything. Have they cleared up your doubts, Miss Marcus?
Just one more question.
Please, go ahead.
About the circle.
Huh? Did you go through all this trouble just for that? You could have asked me earlier. I am the founder of the circle.
Oh, what?
You're awfully excited. Are you an admirer? Joking. It's just a little group a couple of friends started out of interest. Completely legal, nothing nefarious. We're committed to changing the Arcanist's current situation. More committed than the Foundation. There will be a non-profit exhibit soon, and all donations will help lower-class Arcanists get their license. Which should have been your responsibility. Oh, sorry, I got carried away. I should persuade you to join us, not to take your current job.
And the painting in this exhibit will be the salvation?
That's right, you've been to the Secession building. And that's a masterpiece which would be hard to miss. That was Teofil's final piece of work, the Golden Isle being its subject. It was big news at the time. The island hidden from all people in the Aegean Sea, the ancient Arcanist settlement, the strange current and magnetic field around it, the animals only heard in stories, and a shadow of modern society cast upon it. Well, those are just hearsay. People have all kinds of speculations about it. A military base, a mystical kingdom, the apocalypse. The Foundation knows it better than any of us. Miss Marcus, I've told you everything I know. If you trust me, please tell me one thing.
I'm sorry, Miss Kakanya. I can't.
There really are people on that island? If so, how did they protect themselves in these changing times? This is my only question, as an Arcanist and as a human being. The arms companies are turning the Balkan Peninsula into a proving ground for their new weapons. That was how they discovered this island. You work for the authorities. You must know something. Please, I just want to know if there's any more of us in this world, suffering, silenced and helpless. Fine. You work for the Foundation after all. I shouldn't have asked. It's just that I'm hoping for at least one rational person in such an irredeemable bureaucracy. Someone who doesn't think it's just a bunch of deranged lunatics over there. Which is a stigma the Arcanists have carried around for centuries.
No! We're not crazy! I don't think the Arcanists on the island are crazy either.
Miss Marcus.
Dr. Kakanya, I know there has been discord and resentment between humans and Arcanists, but not everyone is like Mr. Call. We're from the headquarters where many like you are fighting for the rights of Arcanists. When it comes to caring for our people, we're not so different there. That was what the Foundation was for, to defend the interests of the Arcanists and to keep the world safe and orderly. Till this day, we continue to strive for this goal.
My sympathies for all that is happening.
Oh.
We could have been very good friends if you weren't working for the Foundation. I know you meant every word you said. I can see how you burned with passion. The Circle was founded for the same reason. But I will not change my view on certain things. But on second thought, I have friends working in all kinds of places. We have a big house, plenty of wine and refreshments. There's more than enough room for a new friend. I would like to invite you to the Secession building, and to be present at the opening of the exhibit, Miss Marcus. And we can talk more about what you said afterwards.
That'd be great! But my supervisor...
That is tricky. But a minor like you requires the presence of a guardian, and you told me that she's kind to you. Well, she can come with you. We must abide by the law, after all. It might help to clear up misunderstandings if she's there. All right. I have to inform Heinrich that we have 2 more guests coming. Oh, shoot. I have an appointment today. I almost forgot the time. I have to go. I know what you're going to ask, but patient information is confidential. I shouldn't keep you any longer. See you soon, Miss Foundation. Welcome to the Circle.
Oh, I should go. Thank you, Miss Kakanya.
I thought it was an academic debate.
I admire your courage. Keep up the pace.
Are you irrational numbers?
We share the same dream. Your own dream is fate.
It could be found.
To a brighter future for everyone.
Intersect and divide.
Cheer up. Cheer up.
Infinite.
As it
It could be found.
your own dream is fate.
Realm truth into labyrinth.
Intersect and divide.
Try this.
I admire your courage. Sharp pain.
Infinite.
As it your own dream is fate.
Aha.
Hope I remember this.
As it
It could be found.
Be faithful to the choice of fate. Realm turns into labyrinth.
Intersect and divide.
keep going. For our
So that was it for today's video. I hope all of you liked it. If you did, do consider leaving a like or subscribing to the channel. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one.